Hello, guys, welcome back to Life Updates with T. Thank you so much for tuning in and thank you so much for joining me. If you are new to this channel, welcome, welcome. We are the winning family, and if you'd like to become a member or a subscriber to this channel, just make sure you hit that red subscribe button, and also don't forget to turn on your notification bell so you're notified whenever we get to post new videos. So guys, I'm back with another Big Brother Niger update. You know what, there's no peace in that house, in those houses, yeah, because this year is not one house, but like there's no peace. At least the trenches was better, last night there was no drama. I mean, yeah, the other day it was the trenches with Amaka and Fina, and yesterday it was the island. It actually went down, guys. It actually went down. um okay, this is how it started, name. It seems as if, this is just my point of view, guys, it seems as if Doyen, Dotun, Adekunle, and Alison are somehow against Chichi. Maybe it might not be all of them. Maybe others are just following, or maybe just trying to fit into that, crew of like having a problem with her. But I know that most people say that Chichi is the problem because she's defensive and all of that. Let me just tell you how I think this all of this happened, guys. You remember the first day when Chichi had an argument with Bella? That day when Chichi had an argument with Bella, like she was just there, defending herself, and everybody else seemed to have been standing with Bella because every time Bella said something, they would react and laugh to it. And when Chichi said something, and they would just be quiet, every time Bella responded, they'd laugh. So I really think that that moment might have affected Chichi into thinking that most of them don't like her, and they actually don't stand with her. Because I remember that day when she had an argument with Bella, someone even like, no, Chichi, you were there when we had this conversation. Maybe you were just not there, like mentally, but you were there. Somehow they were like just forcing Chichi to admit to something that she doesn't even remember. So what I'm getting from this is that Chichi might feel insecure. Is it insecure the right way to use? Okay, I'm not sure if it's the right word to use, but like I just feel like she feels like she's alone, the very same way Sheggz said it. I just feel like she feels like she's alone, she's by herself, and nobody stands up for her. And just because whenever she says something, she tries to defend herself, thinking that really she has her own self and she has to defend herself, because if she doesn't, nobody else will. So the cause of yesterday was simply because of a very small thing, where Adekunle ended up snapping at her on her, and then the others joined. When she left, they started laughing, as if like she's someone who's stupid and everything. Like I would have felt that way. Like everything she does is wrong to them. Everything she does, and a wrong doesn't solve a thing. It doesn't really solve a thing. I feel like they should have, if they feel like Chichi is a problem, why didn't they just, maybe like one of them sit down with her and try and have a conversation with her instead of ganging up on her. And I love the fact that Sheggz actually went on to defend her, because at this point, guys, one thing about Sheggz, he's a gentleman. He can be everything else, he can be blunt and everything, but he is a gentleman. I love the fact that he stood up for her, because I think he is, at this point, he is realizing that Chichi might at some point feel like she's alone, she has no one, because obviously, guys, that's how she feels. And when you feel like that, you're always defensive. I think this is the same thing that happened with Tasha. Please, guys, don't drag me, but I feel like this is the same thing that happened with Tasha. most of the time Tasha had to defend herself. She had to stand up for herself because she always felt like everyone didn't understand her and everybody else was against her. So this is what I'm feeling from Chichi. I don't blame her. She might be wrong. Yes, I agree, she might be wrong sometimes, but I just feel like this attitude or this behavior that she has is because of the way the housemate some of the housemates treat her. It's like it actually led her to being that way that she is, you know. So at the end of the day, I just love the fact that Sheggz stood his ground and he was like, no, you cannot do this, keep on doing this to her. It is very wrong. You cannot just always, you know, every time she does something, you gang up against her. On the other hand, the way Doi started insulting Sheggz for standing up for standing up for Chichi, and she was like, "Yeah, shut the fuck up," saying all this nonsense, shouting. She didn't even like really wanna give Sheggz a chance. Okay, obviously Sheggz was also talking on his end, but she was just there shouting, making noise, and everything, and that was just wrong. Sheggz was not trying to fight with her. He was only trying to show her that, you know what you did was wrong. Chichi might be wrong, but the way you went on about it was totally wrong. That's not how you handle, you know, an argument or a misunderstanding. At the end of the day, I just feel like everything that had just happened was a misunderstanding. Chichi might be wrong on her end, yes, but I feel like it's only simply because a lot of people have shown her that they're not for her, so that's why she's behaving like that. On the other hand, Adekunle, I don't know what his problem is, but he should at least understand, because I just feel like they're just making a fool out of Chichi and they're just making it seem like she's dumb and she doesn't understand a thing just because she cannot express herself enough, you know, most especially when it comes to speaking English. You can clearly tell that she's not that good when it comes to speaking, but it was very wrongful for them to actually, you know, treat her like that. It was very, very wrong. At the end of the day, I'm just proud of Sheggz. He's such a wonderful gentleman for doing what he did, standing up for Chichi. That was everything. That was everything and more that I signed up for. So yeah, guys, basically those are the only updates that I wanted to update you guys. It was just a simple misunderstanding. I wouldn't even say that was an argument. I just feel like they just didn't get each other. They just didn't understand each other. It was not a fight or an argument. It was a simple misunderstanding, and that's that. So yeah, guys, I will be uploading another video later on. Make sure you're subscribed, do comment, like, and also turn on your notification bell so you're notified whenever I get to post new videos. I will see you guys on my next video. Just know that I love you so much. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.